Take a guess what gun I'm carrying. Can you see it? I wore a big shirt, of course. Pull my stuff tight. Well, you know where it's at now. Actually, I didn't think it was going to work as well as it did, but I got a new holster. Seems to work okay. 686. Gonna conceal carry this thing, this beast. And surprisingly, this holster, this whole system really does handle the weight really well. Now I know a full size or a duty size 357 is not necessarily super heavy. It's about 39.7 ounces unloaded. Loaded up, it's going to be over that 40 ounce mark. Pretty heavy, but that's not really any heavier than a loaded 1911, a lot of them. And it's Revolver, so there's, I don't know, less moving parts, I guess, so it's just more solid. This is the DeSantis thumb brake scabbard. This holster, well, it's not broken in yet, that's why I'm struggling to snap it. There we go. This holster is for like the Colt Python 4-inch, for the Smith & Wesson 686, for the GP 100, so it's already on the package, that's what it's for. And I went with tan, because I'm cheapskate. No, I do like tan, but they actually had the tan on sale on Midway USA for like $46. It was like, the Galco ones are like $90, and really, these DeSantis are built really well. I have several of them. So, I went with that. Seems to work well. It's not something I'm going to do all the time. I need to go deep concealed. There's no way that's going to work. But it doesn't really stick out at all. There's something about the angle of it and the way the Revolver is shaped. It does suck right to the body. It really does. I try to go back here, but that's kind of thing, like if it bend over, it's going to poke out. It's going to be noticeable. And I've always felt comfortable right about here, right about 230 position. Feels good for me. I can do everything I need to do if I bend over. You know, just a little tip of just barely the tip of that holster will stick out from the shirt if I'm sitting up like this. So that would be an advantage to go with the black, and I went with the tan instead. But overall, it's not bad. And I could think of some situations where you might want to go somewhere with something a little bit more powerful than your tiny concealed carry guns, and this is an option for that. And I live in a state where concealing is not mandatory. You can go open carry, you can go concealed, you can go partially concealed. It really doesn't matter. So, not a big concern to me if my shirt gets lifted up a little bit. I raise my hands, yeah, you can see that holster. But for the most part, it's not going to be an issue going somewhere. Sitting down at a restaurant, you can see it's not a big deal. And of course, intimidation factor. That's a good reason to have a gun like this. Definitely got a lot of stopping power. But you know, two guys come at me and I take out one of them. The other one sees me from the side do that. It's going to be like sudden impact in that diner scene. He's going to be like, no, I'm just kidding. I don't really think that. But the advantage of something like this, 357 with a 4-inch barrel, distance. That distance and penetrating power. So if you're going somewhere where you might have wild animals coming out, this would be great. Or if you ever think that you might need to take a shot 100 yards out, you know, that's going to be far superior than most of what is out there for concealed carry. So, but it does work. I haven't actually driven with it yet or been out in public with it, but I'm going to at some point. And it doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel bad even with the shirt like this. So that's how that works. That works okay. So I just thought I'd share that. The DeSantis thumb brake scabbard or the Smith & Wesson 686. So thanks for watching.